Hello YouTube, I'm Martin Evans and this is Changelog 26 for Heist, the cooperative bank robbing simulator. It's been 2 weeks since my last update, so what have I been up to? Well, I didn't do a video last week because I was doing a load of work on the renderer that Heist uses. First, I added in FXAA, or Fast Approximate Anti-Aliasing. You've probably seen this in a load of games. This really improves the situation with jagged edges that I've been struggling with. There's still a bit of work to do here. Although I've got rid of jagged edges, I still have a problem with flickering between frames. And I've been looking into things like TXAA, or Temporal Anti-Aliasing, to solve this problem, but I'm not going to implement that for a while. Another little thing that I did was to fix a few bugs in SSAO, that's Screen Space Ambient Occlusion, another thing you've probably seen in loads of games, and then I turned it back on in Engine. I was actually really surprised how much better this made things look. It's a pretty subtle effect, but it looks great in buildings, and I think particularly on staircases. Finally, the big thing that I did was implement decals. This was really complicated, and it took me most of the week to figure out all of the little interactions between various parts of the system. In fact, I wrote a pretty in-depth blog post about how this all works here, so check that out. Why did I do this? Well, last time I did a playtest, everyone was having difficulty telling where they were shooting. In the end, I had to get everyone to turn on the debug overlay just so that they could see bullet tracks. Decals solved this problem by drawing a little impact graphic where your bullet hits, and so you can tell where you're hitting or where you're missing, and then adjust your aim. So if I run over here and grab a gun, and then start shooting stuff, you can see these little white squares appearing on the wall. That's my test texture for impact craters. So there's a little bit more work to do here. Obviously I need a better texture. So finally, just yesterday and today, I got back to work on the cover system that I talked about in the last video. I spent some time sort of going back over how it works, getting a look at things from a fresh perspective, and that's really helped. I've already stamped out a couple of bugs, and I think that there's just one more major bug left in the system to fix, and then I just have to implement a couple more features like peeking over and around cover. So that's it for this week. If you'd like to keep up with the latest news on the project, you can follow me on Twitter as Martin D. Evans. You can follow my development blog at martindevans.me, or of course you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.